let me introduce Midea Group. Midea Group is a Chinese electrical appliance manufacturer founded in 1968 in Guangdong, China. Now it has established a global platform of more than 200 subsidiaries, over 16 overseas branches, and 12 strategic business units. In the summer of 2016, Midea made the highly publicized move to acquire German robotic company KUKA, which is the world's largest producer of robots and appliances. From this table, we can know that the chairman and general manager of Midea Group are Fang Hongbo. Midea Group was launched in 2013 through merging with Midea Electric, which was listed in 1993 with a total capital of about 616 million yuan. Its latest stock price is around 14 yuan. Regarding the revenue status of Midea Group, HVAC accounted for around 45% of its share, consumer electronics accounted for about 39%, and robotic and automation system accounted for 8.77%.
Equity formation. First, transfer or reserve to common shares occur twice. Second, the allotment trades the total of 0 yuan, indicating that the company has sufficient funds. Third, private placement can inject high-quality assets and introduce investors. It is beneficial for the company's long-term development. Dividend policy. The company has stable dividends every year, mainly based on cash dividends, supplemented by stock dividends. The transfer of reserve to common shares occur twice. This shows that the company's profitability is stable and there is sufficient surplus. Land. Midea is mainly located in Foshan and has factories in many cities, both home and abroad. At the same time, Midea has established R&D centers in developed countries, so the land resources are scattered, which is supportive to its internationalization. The land use rights are increasing, indicating that the company's territory is expanding and the company is in good condition. Transfer investment. On the one hand, the enterprises invested by Midea are mostly small and medium-sized and unlisted companies, so there are certain risks. On the other hand, appliance-related industries account for a large proportion, which can form economies of scale. Long-term and short-term borrowing. The summation of cash and short-term investments in 5 years is greater than the summation of short-term and long-term loans. Therefore, the finance can still be within the burden.
Next, let me show you about the comprehensive analysis of Midea. In the past few years, Midea has established large numbers of production bases, both at home and abroad, using cheap labor and land manufacturing products from underdeveloped countries, and establishing R&D centers in the developed countries. Besides, Midea also attaches great importance to science and technology investment, especially in 2017, when it began to explore the artificial intelligence field, which determines the country's direction for the next decade. This could be the rising trend for the short-term loans and long-term loans. The company's R&D expenses account for the largest proportion of revenue in the home appliance industry. With a global R&D layout and a multi-level R&D system, the increase in short-term loans is much slower than that in the long term, as well as smaller size in the short term. Therefore, from the perspective of capital allocation, the level of assets and liabilities seems healthy and reasonable. The proportion of non-current assets is less than 50%, and the cost of depreciation maintenance is sustainable as well. Notwithstanding, there is a limited growth space in the home appliance industry. Midea can still boost its growth rate by increasing its market share with time flying. As the profit rate of the industry goes up, the profit growth rate will surely exceed its growth of revenue. To summarize, although Midea's air conditioner is not so excellent as green, the washing machine is not as well as higher. It has an overwhelming strength in innovation and global diversification, which promises a brilliant future.
The second company we introduced is Grey. Grey Electric Appliance Incorporated of Zhuhai is a Chinese major appliance manufacturer and is the world's largest residential air conditioner manufacturer. So far, it has developed 3 brands, namely Grey, Tosalt, and King Home, with a wide product range which includes household air conditioners and commercial air conditioners. From this chart, we can know that the chairman of Grey is Dong Mingzhu, and she and Huang Hui jointly serve as server manager. Grey was established in 1989 and listed in 1996 with a total capital of about nearly 600 million yuan. Its latest stock price is about 14 yuan. Grey's revenue is very simple. Air conditioning accounts for around 85% of its proportion, and light appliance and smart equipment only account for about 2%.
The company has scrip issue twice, transfer of reserve to common shares 6 times, twice allotment, and twice additional issuances since its establishment. It can be seen that the company's share capital has been steadily expanding, the profitability is stable over the years, and there has been no loss record since its establishment. Stock dividends have been stable over the years, but most of them are cash, supplemented by stock dividends. Cash dividends indicate that the company has been profitable over the years and has sufficient supplies for cash dividends. The stock dividends are mainly based on the transfer of share reserve to common capitals, because the operation of stock swap is simple and the cost is low and the tax avoidance can be achieved. With a large number of land assets, there are 11 production bases in the world and 5 major renewable resource stables, which are mostly the capital cities. Thus, the economy is developing rapidly. The potential value-added space of the land is large. The land use rights are increasing year by year, indicating that the company's territory is expanding and the company is in good condition. The company's transfer investment is poor. In addition to subsidiaries, other investment industries span a large number, mostly non-listed companies. The financial transparency is poor, but the profitability is good. According to the analysis of the report data of the last 5 years, cash plus short-term investment are always 9 times more than the sum of short-term and long-term loans. Thus, the finance is affordable.
In recent years, Grey Electric Appliances Incorporated has been committed to maximizing interest-free leverage. From 2013 to 2017, Grey successfully eliminated the company's long-term liabilities and also led to a continuous increase in its short-term borrowings. Besides, its cash position is sufficient enough to help go through hard times, giving Grey a good debt-paying ability. Although Grey's short-term loans far outperform the long-term loans, its cash position exceeds borrowings to a great extent. In terms of this, we believe there is no suspicion of short-term support at present. The home appliance manufacturing industry is a relatively mature industry. Therefore, Grey's revenue surplus has been stable and showing a growing trend over these years. As state-owned enterprise, the proportion of foreign ownership is 0, and as a leading company focusing on air conditioning R&D, its stock market performance seldom disappointed us. It can also be noted that value investors can choose to long Grey stocks when the stock price is low. In the current situation of Grey, they can be able to safely hold for a long time.
Finally, let me show you about the summary side of the peer comparison in the appliance industry. Grey's many operating business ability is incomparable, leading to its greatly vulnerable profit according to the air conditioner sales, while Meidi's dependence on the home appliance market is much weaker. Nowadays, Meidi focuses on diversified development route and has developed a strong external impact resistance. However, with a more stable growing pace, its competitiveness of single product is not as good as Gree. In the future, Gree is supposed to commit OSB into air conditioners and strive to control costs in a gesture to enhance its product competitiveness. As is vividly shown in the chart above, we are not surprised to see Midea and Gree occupy the top two in the industry. No matter we consider the total market capital, market value, circulation, operating income, or net profit, their leading position will not be threatened, which also conforms with our previous analysis. That's all for our speech. Thank you for watching.